Hey again, folks. So now it's night time, and if I start tired, it's because I am. I woke up at 5:30 this morning to go walk around the beach and stuff. And we went to Movie World today, and I vlogged a little bit when I went into the entrance, and then it just got too hot, and then I just like sort of lost motivation to vlog, so I didn't vlog at Movie World, but I'm gonna vlog now. I think it's always very echoey. I'm gonna go buy a camo cap, and then I'm just gonna film a bit of the stuff that's around Surfers Paradise. I mean the central area at least. It's quite big, and I won't be able to like walk like all the way to the end of it, but I'll show you what I can. Um, and I'll talk about Movie World too. So this is Surfers Paradise by night, and I'll go to the beach later at night. The same place I went to this morning, but at night now. So the city looks different at night, and there's definitely a lot more life. Life as in there's more people doing stuff at night here than the morning compared to the morning. So my hotel is like right turn at that intersection, and it's Mantra on View Service Paradise, and this is where I came out from. So this walkway here, Galaxy Center, it also links to my hotel, but then you need a car key. So my hotel, you need a car key to get in from 9:30 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. So the automatic doors are disabled from 9:30 p.m. and yeah, if someone forgets their room key, they have to like call reception to let themselves back in. Something I noticed about Gold Coast and like the areas in Queensland in which I've been to so far, including Brisbane, there are a lot of like, I think these are palm trees, and there's like a lot of tall trees everywhere. In Melbourne, we do have trees, but in the central city area, like we don't have many, and we don't really have these type of trees in, well, where I live anyway, in the CBD area. Uh, there are like big trees in like the botanical gardens and stuff, but in terms of like just a city street sort of thing, I don't really see it in Melbourne. So Movie World, I went on like a few thrill rides. One of them was like the Batman, I forgot what it's called, but it just like went straight up, and it wasn't a roller coaster, it's the one that just like goes straight up really really quickly. And I also did, I forgot what it's called, I think it's the DC, I forgot what it's called, but it was like the big long twisty roller coaster that like it had a picture of Joker at the front of the gate. It's like the biggest roller coaster in Movie World, and it was 1.4 kilometers long, but the whole ride itself took like around a minute. And my family and I waited over 2 hours in line to get on that ride because it was very packed and literally everyone wanted to go on it. So we were waiting in the heat for like 2 hours just to ride that 1 minute roller coaster, but I can definitely say it was well worth the wait, and it's not like any other roller coaster I have been on in my entire life. It's like the most thrilling roller coaster I've ever been on, and I'm the type of person who likes high intensity thrill rides, like fast rides, high intensity rides. And I'm sorry about the horrible grainy footage. They also have trams in Gold Coast, well, where I'm staying, Surfers Paradise specifically. Like these trams are sort of like the trams in Melbourne, except that this one is much longer, and I don't know, it just reminds me of a bee, like the front and the back. Yeah, more of the street. There are quite a few food options, and the street reminds me of Burke Street in Melbourne, because in Melbourne Burke Street is like tram tracks in the middle, and then two sorry, my brain is fried and I'm sleep deprived. There's two sidewalks, which really reminds me of Burke Street, and the street goes on for like a few Ks, just going straight down. There's like stuff left and right, and there's like more stuff in an alleyway later on, which I'll turn into. And then just literally the next street all the way down from the left is the beach. Yeah, the footage looks horrible and it's very grainy because it's night and I don't think my camera has enough lighting, and I don't have like a light attached to my phone, so I apologize for the horrendous looking footage. Back to Movie World. They had like free refills of like cold water. So in Movie World you can like buy, if you like drinking soft drink, you can buy like a $15 cup, unlimited refills all day. But there was free water, like free cold water that comes out of the machines. Like there's Fanta, there's Coke, there's Sprite, and then there's like water that's free for everyone. I didn't have to buy like a $15 cup or like one of the Movie World cups in order to refill my water bottles. So that's a really awesome thing about that, like cold water that's free. Tap water doesn't taste the same like that, so they might have filtered it, but the cold water was very refreshing, especially staying in the blistering sun earlier for like hours. I'm gonna film a bit. If I have stuff to share, then, or if I remember something, then I'll share it. Otherwise, just enjoy the view and the walk virtually from your device, whichever device you're watching this video from. And yeah, over there, that's basically a Condom Kingdom shop. It's like the most rainbow thing I have seen on this street. It's called Condom Kingdom, and the orange thing over there is literally a giant inflated condom. So very interesting. There is an Irish pub over there. There's an Easy Mart here. I don't know if you can see it. There's an Easy Mart. And that blue tower looking thing over there is a ride. It's a slingshot ride. Yeah, so the red thing in between the two blue structures is like humans being slingshotted up into the air. Just like, imagine shooting a slingshot vertically straight up. That's basically the ride, but humans are attached to the thing being slung and then just yeeted up into the sky. This is a little arcade area. There are a few restaurants and some other stuff down here that is not relevant to me and does not interest me whatsoever. Oh look, lighting's better, so my quality is better. Either I walked past the Camel Cat place and didn't pay attention, or it's not open right now because it's 9:30 p.m. So I think it's closed unless I was just not paying attention and it was actually open. But I remember like that store having stuff on the, god damn it, my brain is fried, the sidewalk. So that's why I assumed it was closed, because I didn't see any tables or anything out on the sidewalk selling. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back that way. If I find it, then I'll buy it. If not, then I'll buy it another day, which is okay. And more humans got yeeted up into the sky on that slingshot looking thing. It is a slingshot, literally. There's like humans connected to the thing in the middle, and they're just being yeeted into the sky. So over there is Chocolateria Central, some restaurants. There's Strike Bowling and Holy Moly Mini Golf over there. And this is a bar and function eatery. Yo, central advertisement location outside of a rubbish bin. Look, you're at here. So it's quite funny because like the ad will literally be on the trash bin. So it's very interesting. Look over there. There's like bike taxis, like people sitting at the back of the bike. There's like cyclists pushing, and they're like having a lit party with music. And it actually looks fun. Like I would like to sit at the back of that, but I can't imagine being the one. I can't imagine being the one who's pulling the carriage with people at the back, because that's like extra. Depending on how many people, like there's like a carriage with an adult and a kid. Yeah, there's a carriage with an adult and 2 kids. That's actually quite a bit of weight at the back, and people like sort of saying hi in the vlog to me, which is fine. There's another bin where you can advertise, and this is the street. Like this is one of the streets that have nightlife in it. Like when I went here in the morning, it was pretty much dead. But yeah, this is the nightlife area. I'm gonna flip the camera. There's a gongcha here, that's kebab. And there is a place that sells like gluten-free donuts, and it's somewhere around here, but I don't remember exactly where it is. Like literally there's like a little store thing in the middle of the walkway that sells gluten-free donuts. Yeah, there are a lot of restaurants here, a lot of dessert places, bubble tea, whatever you're craving, most likely be able to find it just within the street. So straight all the way down there is the beach, and it's also a center here, Paradise Center, and Ben & Jerry's. If y'all like Ben & Jerry's, I'm just thinking and trying to find where. I've had this ice cream before, would recommend. There are dairy-free options, there are vegan options, there are also gluten-free options for everyone out there who's gluten intolerant like me. There is a variety in here, and I think it would cover most dietary requirements. Like there's dairy-free, there's gluten-free, there's vegan. Yeah, would recommend. Oh, there's a time zone. There's an arcade up there. I'm gonna go check it out because I haven't been to a time zone in Queensland before. I've been to the ones in Melbourne, but I haven't been to ones in Queensland, so I'm just gonna suss that out. That's a very enticing staircase, just telling me to go up. So I went into time zone to check out the arcade because I love arcades and games, even though I rarely spend money there. I still like to suss things out. There are quite a number of games that they don't have in Melbourne, but there's also quite a number of overlapping games that I've seen throughout Melbourne as well. I found the gluten-free donut place, but it's closed now. G-free donuts, gluten-free donuts, it's closed now. I came too late, but that's okay. So this place, I think it's a little shopping center. It's called a Paradise Center. And there's Piano here, which is an Italian restaurant. I ate there when I was at Sydney. They have one in Melbourne as well. Yeah, a gift shop, Movenpick, and I'm going towards the beach, which is that way. Surfers Paradise, yo. I don't know if that sign's visible. Let me zoom in. Surfers Paradise, yo. This is Surfers Paradise at night. I don't know if I filmed here this morning, but I was walking along the beach this morning. Yes, but I don't think I went up here in the morning. So this is like, I guess, the walkway. What, I don't know, I really street. I don't know what it's called. Again, my brain's fried. Yeah, this is where there's a lot of restaurants, food, activities. Yeah, a lot of stuff. And it's definitely more life here at night compared to the daytime, from what I have noticed so far. I want to cross over there. This is Surfers Paradise Beach by night. When I actually came here, out here in the morning, before 6:30, there were already people swimming and there were already people surfing. This is the walkway that I was at this morning, and yes, I'm filming the same thing. I'm filming this on the same day, the morning and then the night. Now I'm filming this video on the same day. Yeah, this is Surfers. There's a lot of light, and let me just flip it and show you the beach. This is Surfers Paradise Beach by night, and yeah, life is very different compared to morning. And like, it's actually quite bright here because there are a lot of street lights and stuff. It's very well lit, even though it's like just past 10 p.m. and it's not cold. It's like 10:05 p.m. or something, but it's not cold here in Gold Coast and Queensland. In my experience, it's not cold. Even though it's night, it's not cold at all. Even in the morning when I went out at like 6 o'clock, it was not cold either. So I don't recommend bringing a jacket if you're going to Gold Coast or Queensland. But in my hometown Melbourne, if you're coming to Melbourne, I recommend you bring a jacket anyway, even though it's gonna be like, if it's like 30 something degrees hot, I still recommend bringing a jacket because Melbourne is like 4 seasons in one day. In the morning it could be like 32 degrees and burning, and then at night it could be like cold at like Antarctica. So that's Melbourne. But in Queensland, it's more, it's like a consistent, it's hot and it's not cold at all. I do like just another walking tour thing here because I'm not really sure what else to say, but I will share stuff if things come to mind. In the meantime, just enjoy the view and the walk. And I apologize if the camera is shaky. I'm not using a tripod or gimbal. I'm holding it with my hand. So yeah. I remember when I went to Movie World, I went on like the Wild West ride as well. It's like, is it? I think it's the only wet water ride in Movie World, and it was cool. It was like sort of cruising through a river at first, very chill, very calm, and then at the end there was like a giant steep drop, and then it just plateaued out at the bottom. It was like drop, shoo, and then it just like plateaued out. It was really fun. Although I scratched my knee when I was getting into the little ride seat thing. There was like this thing on the side of the carriage, cart, whatever it's called, the thing that people sit on for rides. And like I didn't lift my knee high enough, to bring my leg over, and I scratched my knee on like this concrete like thing on the side of the thing, and then my knee started bleeding. It's not that bad, it hurts a little, but yeah, wasn't fun, but that's okay. Like I bandaged it, it'll heal, it's okay. Back to my walk. Oh, there's like a group of people over there, group of people swimming. It's not hot. No, I mean, sorry. I mean, it's not cold. Like, even if I went to touch the water now, I don't think it'll be cold. I just remembered. Now, like, I take full-on cold showers, no hot water at all, and in my hotel, this is really nice lighting actually. I was like staying in front of a light, like right there. I just turned on pure cold water, but the water feels cool. It's not as cold as Sydney or my hometown in Melbourne. The water's a lot cooler here, and it's not as cold as Melbourne and Sydney. And this is really nice lighting. Shadows. This beach actually goes on for a very long time. I don't know how far it is, but like going in either direction, like back that way or up in the direction I'm walking in, like all the way down there, the beach spreads out for kilometers. I don't know how many kilometers specifically, but it's a very, very long beach. And if I just end up keep walking, I'll just end up walking for I don't know how many kilometers, and I don't actually know where the end of the beach is for this side that in the direction I'm walking, or the back direction that I'm walking opposite against. So yeah, it spans, it's giant. Apparently Annabelle has possessed this area because she possessed that light and it's flashing, and it makes it look like a horror movie set, and that we're all going to die. Pillar's gonna jump out from like underneath the sand or something and then just like stab me. Look, I'm walking into death. I'm joking. It's not possessed by Annabelle, but I just like making horror jokes sometimes just to amuse myself. And if it amuses you, that's great. If it doesn't, then that's okay too. And actually I'll just zoom in on the beach more.